Hey, what up, y'all? What up, KO Phoenix Roller followers and Roller Agenda listeners? Hey, so I just want to show you some of the dilemmas I go through. Um, I've always thought like this. I'm trying to restore my old thought pattern, a way of thinking when I was breeding my birds back in the day when I was really on the road. So, there's 8 hens right here, right? Okay. Now, out of these 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 were flown and four wasn't, right? Now, all these birds right now are in stock loft. Well, nobody's flying right now. These two are the 2 most recent ones out the kit, right? So, this is the dilemma. If you look at them, they all have pretty good type. Nobody's type is off. None of that. So, I don't have to worry about the type part, right? I don't have to worry about that part. So now is their ability to perform, most importantly, to produce performers, hard-working performers. So, turn this a little more. So, the dilemma I have is this. If I start here, I'm gonna go from here. Let me change this. Can't see it really good. I should have me a camera person. Okay, so I'm starting from here and explain the birds, and then tell you what my dilemma is. Okay, this little black hen was bred by one of my club members, what we call Poncho. Well, she was off one of my really good producing hens, and the son of my main hen. So I told him they were at his house, so I told him to put the pair together to make me some birds like this. So I want the hen and the cock. So this is the hen, right? So I put her down on my dun grizzle cock, right? She wasn't flown. Put her down on my dun grizzle cock to see how she would do with him. He's already been producing on several hens, right? The older cock. His Benham's 1573. When I put him on her, I got one in 18, but it's not like a major. It's a good bird, but not a major factor in the kit. It's not. I don't want to lose it, so I can have some birds to fly. So I put it in the first kit, and they're not flying right now. But I had 2 other ones that were younger than him that were showing great promise. And I say great promise. A little recessive red one that was about 10 feet, just boom. And before I could move it up, Cooper took it, right? So okay, Cooper got that one, okay. Then I had another one, which was another black grizzle. It's doing really well too. It's in the kit. It's more kit sensitive and more frequent than the older one, but not as deep. So it's like, this is between 8 and 12 feet. The older one is between 15 and 20 feet. So, now the dilemma is this. Do I continue trying to breed her? Or do I just move on past her? You see, she's a nice hen. She's a nice hen. And that's the dilemma I have with this bird. Do I need this bird to go forward? She'll improve the cock. Did she add anything to him? I can't really say she did. One thing one thing she added: stability. The birds wouldn't. The white cock on some hens will throw some birds that will bump. Landing. None of the ones I've heard did. Only flew 3, but none of them did that. That's what thing she added. Now she's staying. The big name with her is because of her brother. I have a full brother her that's super. 2 different hens, birds in the kit. He got 3 birds in the kit. Or 2 hens. If you watch my kit, it's a tortoiseshell and a red grizzle. Those are nest mates. They're off the cock. And it's a black and a 1 white feather off the cock. They're all in, they all work. But she haven't thrown it, but she went on the same kind of birds he was on. But the thing is, I gotta remove some birds so I can start doing other things. You know what I'm saying? So that's my dilemma with her. Do I keep her around or do I let her go? Give back the poncho or another club member use her? What I would do in this case is I would send it to another club member's house to let them use it because some guys need a little few extra birds. Breed, that's them with her. This hen is off the cock 0303. Probably, no doubt, the best deep bird ever raised. Hands down. 30 to 60, like a bullet. Never bumped. Roll with the kid. Sometimes a little more individual, but he locks into it. He'll come low and flip. That's made him so good. That's 0303. That's his daughter. I put him on the blue check badge hen, the white wing hen, bunny hen, just to make birds like this just for depth. I never flew her. I just made 2, broke them up. I was gonna take her to some of the shorter birds and see how it worked, but I never bred her yet. Now the dilemma with her is, do I keep on with that thinking and try her out, or do I let her go? Because it'd be hard trying to fly her. She's last year bird. We'd be going to another year. But you know what I'm saying? That's my dilemmas with birds like her. This one, these 2 full sisters. Flown, wasn't flown all the way in. 25 footer, excellent frequency. I mean, always working, but she comes to go a little bit before the kick go or a little after, but she never flat. She always worked. This one was shorter. It's kind of like coming the same way. Right? But my gut feeling told me to put this one up. Now, do I need both of these? I don't know yet. I haven't bred up either one. So these birds here, these are them question mark birds. And I got birds I know work. These birds, they're not bad at all. And they're more like what I was trying to breed toward anyway. More fuller hens, not so small. You know what I'm saying? I had a full sister, which was this one's nestmate. Awesome, phenomenal. 25 footer, go with the kid, without the kid, just from once it starts spinning, just in there, just nice. In and out, stop on the dime. Look just like this one without the white flights. Take the white flights, that's what it look like. Take this bird white flights off, and that's what the other bird look like. And when the falcon caught that one, that's kind of what prompted me to put this one up. This one right here, was still shooting kitten in. I just took her like a week before. Okay, and that's another dilemma. This one. So I just going to keep going forward with this one and shake somebody else, or do I let this one go? One of these, do I need both? I don't know. So I'm thinking about keeping both of these and not keep this one. Send it to a club member house, let them try it out and see how it works. Right? So okay, now we're gonna go up this part right here. If y'all looking at this, you don't see nothing. They got their eyes on whatever it is. I don't see nothing. They're up there. But anyway, so this hen. So this bird's mother is a, oh, I do see it. Red tail profile. So this bird's mother, and this bird's father, 4 brothers and sisters. These were, I call it 100% birds. These were the 2 that did the most for me over the years breeding. They both were, 0303 was a 2014, and this bird mother was 2011. But when she got out, I took 2 birds out the kit. Well, I'd already took one out the kit before, and I took this one out when the mother got out. She's gone. So, and she's on her dad is one of the big head red check sons, one of the ones that throw my workers. So, and I had one more, was a cock, was in the kit. Cooper got him. I lost more birds to a Cooper this year than I lost all the other years combined. It's crazy. And when I got arrested, that was for Killer Cooper. Killer Cooper. That was for Cooper, so not Falcon. Cooper. Now he come back to haunt me right now. I'm crazy. Anyway, so this hand, I like her sister more. Even though she flew longer than her sister, she still when it's good as her sister. Her sister is really, really good, like really good. But she wasn't as deep as this one. But I still like the sister better. So this one, I will probably move it away from. Without some of the limits. See, I don't need all of them. This is the hand that's out of my kit. This is the one of the white. This is the white cruiser of my kit last year, and part of this year. She didn't fly in the She flew an 11 bird fly, but didn't fly in the Royal Rumble, and didn't fly in. Did she fly in the Royal Rumble? I think no. She didn't fly in the Royal Rumble or the no. Take that back. She did fly in the Royal Rumble, but she didn't fly in the Nationals. Her feather was so bad. I mean, so bad. It was bad when she flew in the Rumble, but I plucked them all out, so she got all this new growth. But it's still, you see, still blood in them. Come on, let's see. There's still blood in them down there. She did not finish growing out. I plucked all of it out. Tail ain't finished growing in. I plucked it all out. She's about 15 feet, no more than 20. But she's a really good kid since the birth. This one is. And I just let Sylvester Harris Black get her full sister. It's been just as good, but not as hard as worker as this one. So that's why she's not going up. Well, she didn't go up no more for a while, but she'll most likely be staying in the loft, most likely. And she's where I'm trying to go anyway. Only thing about her I don't really like is the size. I don't really care for small birds like this. Not really. But it's a hen, so I'm gonna deal with it. This one was not flown by me. This was flown by a club member out of state. He talked real highly of this bird. He got the pair from me. The pair is from me. It's a son of 0303. Crossed to a hen. What did he say the hen was? Let me think. The mother is the 945 or 1040 hen, which is off of Blacklam, and the same hen that got out that made this hen. So it's doubled up the 100% stuff. He said this is everything I described in performance about a pigeon. And all real good, about 30 feet, effortless, always working. That's what this one is. So because I got this one, it makes it where I don't need this one. So I'm saying, so those are the dilemmas I'll be going through. Now this here, fresh off the kit too. This is a 2022 pigeon. This is this year pigeon too. This is a blue check bird that people kept saying with the white tail that was spinning. This is her, right here. She didn't fly in 11 bird because she was a baby. She didn't fly in the Royal Rumble because she was too short, but she did fly in the Nationals. This one. In my poor exhibition kit. So that's all it was, the exhibition kit. Wasn't trying to compete with that. But anyway, this one's in that kit. This is this bird got kit sensitivity and a low frequency. It's not highly frequent. If the kit is frequent, this bird is frequent. That's why I pulled her out. Now, my thing is, where I think she'll fit best, in the loft or in the kit. See, those are the dilemmas I have right there with this one. With this one, but I made up my mind, she's not going back in the kit, she's going in the loft. So if I keep this one, you understand, this one right here is like see, his dad is, her dad is the red badge cock, which is out of a daughter of 0303 and one of the Nova cocks. That's how her dad is. Yeah, her dad has made that. No, take that back. She's out of a daughter. She's a daughter of 0303 and my main hen sister crossed to one of the Nova cocks. It's her dad. That's what she made, like the red badge cock I was just talking about. She made just like him. So she works. She got both sides of the bird family in them, and she's a worker. So still made up my mind yet though. I'm not putting that pair back together again. I have a cock like this, but this was one of the first hens that I got a chance to fly and really see. Now, so now I got to decide, do I put her back in the kit, or does she remain in the loft? Now, I already got, she's one of the birds I might take to one of the birds I got from Chacombe, one of the South Africans. I might put her on. One of these two hens is going on that cock bird I got. Not first, I'm putting two South African birds together first and go a couple of rounds, put some in the air. Then I'm gonna switch them up and put them on some of my stuff. I need to know if they mix. And if they mix the way I plan them to mix it, not if they just mix. Now, so just by doing this right here, normally I would do this on my own. I wouldn't be filming it. I'm filming it. So as of right now, won't be in the program. Won't be in the program. Won't be in the program. These two might. So there's 3. And these 8. And I know for a fact that probably won't be in the program. No, I probably won't get rid of this one. Or to the club and bred this for me, but out of my pair, but it bred it for me. So I probably won't get rid of her. She'll just be at a club member's house, working with them until I decide if I want to use her or not. And at that point, when I decide I'm not going to use her again, I'll make a decision what to do with her. She's definitely going to a club member house. So I can see if she can produce what I put her up for. That's what I'm here to do. Show me if she can produce what I put her up for. That's it. If she can produce that, then she'll have some value going back into the loft. If she can't produce what I put her up for, I don't need her. And most likely I will either sell her or give her to a club member. I mean, she's not giving me what I need. See, it's all about what I need, not about what I want. Okay. I have no doubt about these producing. I know they are. Just because of how they made and their performance they had when they was flying, and the percentage of the birds I flew off the pair, so I know they will be. But do I need both of them at the same time? Well, I know for a fact. I know I'm not gonna keep this one. So this is going to a club member off for sale. I know it. I'll give away whatever I'm gonna do with it. And these 3 for sure is going in. These 3 and this one for sure. On the program. So that's what I do. So that's the hens. There's not as many cocks as there's hens. I got a question about. There's way more hens than there. And I don't need all those hens. It seems like it's more hens because the hens are all in one spot. The cocks are separated between 4 different places. The cocks are breeding, then they stay on there, keep their boxes, and then they break up, and then another place back here, a little cage back here, I got cocks. So the cocks are all separate. All the hens are in one spot. That's why it seems like it's more. It's not that much more, but it seemed like it is because of the way we got them separated. So that's on my train of thought when I'm trying to decide which birds. Now I'm going to show you some cock birds, the new ones with the cock birds, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, like I said, there's not as many cocks. The cocks are a little more easier. Okay. Let's start with this dude. This is a young dude out the kit, about 30 feet. It's probably the most frequent black that was in the kit. This pair has, including him, it would have been 5 birds in the kit. 5 birds off this pair in the kit. It's still 4 still in the kit, made just like this, which is 2 blacks, a red mixed wing with a white tail, and a dun. Same as this. This dude is really nice. This bird goes on at least 80% of the breaks, the little breaks I do have. And when the day they really work, he's one of the main birds that stands out on the break. This one. Cock too. So I said I don't want to lose this, so I'm bringing this one in. This what I kind of need. That's him. This is a bird I call Mercury. Down out of platinum and one of the 100% birds. Nice bird, has already produced for a club member. But I don't need this. This one of the ones Ravon Hall flew. Ravon said about 40 feet when he flew in the loft, it was about 40. I don't really need them in there. My cocks are pretty solid, most of them. I got two trying out right now, but one of them proving on one hand, I can see we do what did this year. The other one didn't. I lost the baby. Don't really need him, so I got to figure out, do I fit him in, or do I send him back to the club member's house, or the same club member's house? Young bird off the Bob stuff and my 287 here. What I don't like about this dude, I mean his temper is good, but I don't like about him right now, in the loft he's too docile. He's not aggressive at all. He don't fight for a perch or nothing like that. He just, I mean, if he was real cocky at first, now he's not. So my thing, but most likely he'll be put back in the kit. I'm about 75% sure he'll be back in the kit. This one will be back in the kit. Yeah. Most likely he'll be back in the kit next year. When you get in that loft, you gotta get a spot, unless I put him in the individual. This is Blue Velvet Cock Son. So far, the hens have been carrying these. The hens, really good. This one, the one I lost, when I got out and I lost, is probably the best one. Well, he was really good. This one, I haven't showed me anything yet. If I ain't giving another baby a chance to come in, I keep losing whatever, but we'll see. I might keep him around somewhere just to see. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to have it, so I don't need none of these but this one. And this is off my gun cock and the white heat hen. I messed up with this because there was two of these look exactly alike. One was off 1183 cock and one was off the dun. I thought this one was off my 1183 cock, so when I was watching the kit, they were similar, but I pulled this one in and just without even going to check. My ego got the best of me and I pulled the wrong one in. So I looked at this bird, see what this bird really is. He don't look like 1183 cock no more. They found us an off 1183 cock. Well, he was still good. He was still good. And these are the size of the birds I take to the Mike Walton birds that do really well. I got one of those in there too, that's a cock. I thought it was a hen. And I'm gonna keep him around. I know I'm gonna keep him around. I got something planned for him. He's a little bit on the deeper side. Gets a little dangerous too. But he's like, I got one in my kit right now that's about 10 to 20 feet. The style is like 1.5 at best. But the work rate is off the chain. And I got another one that's in the loft that's about a 1.6 at best. The work rate is just as good as ever, but it's like twice as deep or more. It can go up to 50, 60 feet and it get a little dangerous. Especially on the rest days. If I rest that bird, it's hot. I literally gotta let the bird get up a little bit and then let it go. I can't even toss it. I gotta like let it go. Let it go up and catch it with a kick. But I like that commitment when it breaks and it commits, holds it straight. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna work with him because of his commitment on the breaks. And when we do go, I got a hand to put him on. I'm gonna fly those, put him on the bird, fly those, and see what happens. So I got 13 pairs that's hits. That's gonna work. I mean, I know that already. So that might give me another 11, 12 birds to mess around and play around with. Pairs to play around with. But it's not way out stuff we're doing. Just a little here and there. So that's what I'm with. That's what I do. I do that. If I go through loft and do that over and over and over until I decide who I'm putting on paper, who's gonna be down for the next season. And that's what I do. So, and I haven't been this meticulous in a long time. I kind of like took things for granted, like it was automatically gonna happen. I mean, I get the bird to spin. I get him to spin frequently. I can spin with good quality and some depth. That one factor, that unison. need that. I need that back. So what I did was I'm stacking all the birds like to roll a lot together. So if I get breaks, I'm probably getting many big breaks, but I get a lot of breaks. That's what my goal is. And the birds I'm bringing in, to fit in those little slots and increase those numbers on the breaks. And that's my plan. That's what I'm doing right now. Birds, if I really need them in there. These birds right here are frequent but not kit sensitive. The hens, it's like I can manipulate them easier than I could the cocks. On cocks up them, it seemed like, oh, they just, I don't know, they just like they come out a little better. Same exact maintenance, but in reverse. The hen side always do better. Those hens like this always do better. This going back to the kit for sure. This going to a club member's house. That's going to a friend's house. I already know where he's going. The hen I got from Jessie Quintero, that's her mate. That's who she's gonna be on. I'm gonna be her at my family member house, and we're gonna split the babies like that. That's what she's gonna be. Or he gonna be with her. I'm prepared. I haven't prepared him up yet. He'll probably be at the same house. He might be at the same house. Like I just made already picked out. So that's it for right now. This might change in the next 2 weeks. I'm putting the birds down in the middle of January, so we still got all the rest of this month, all December, and then half of January. So I'll see y'all then on this subject. Peace. Remember, select, breed, fly, select again, and repeat. Keep learning.